Hello. Make sure my audio's good. My audio levels are fine. I do want to up this, I believe. Let me do that. Let me see. Yeah, okay, that's good. Alrighty. Let's get started. Oh, why is that not working? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. PNG tuber crashed. That's not good. Okay, well, no. I have to restart that. That sucks. There we go. Alright. Minecraft time. Alright, so I was working on space elevator last night, and by last night I mean until like 3 a.m. or something, and then I stayed up another 2 hours because I'm not the smartest. But it is what it is. Hopefully my chewing doesn't get picked up because I'm eating because I'm hungry. Anyways, so I'm working on this. Whoa, voice crack. It's water. I'm working on this space elevator because I think space elevators are cool and I wanted to make one. So I'm making one. I'm not entirely sure how I'm gonna do bits of it still, but I'm working on it. I'm using the Satisfactory space elevator and the Ace Combat space elevator as like reference. So I'll probably do something with that in mind, but for now I'm just kind of free balling it. I'm just kind of winging it. So I don't really have anything super planned out, but I also don't really have, I'm not completely clueless with what I want to do. Is that even? Okay, yeah, that's good. All right. For some reason I thought it might have been a 4 block gap there for some reason. I don't know how that would have happened, but all right. But yeah, right now I'm just getting the basic like layout for everything, I guess. I'm doing just like the simple stuff, I guess, for now. And then I will do all the super nice details and stuff after. So that's 25 with, that's 24, 24, 48, 49. I might do 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55. Yeah. Because I think at the base it's 67 blocks in radius. Not including the center block? I don't actually know. I don't remember. I think it's 115 blocks in diameter though. So I don't want to do the same the same amount up here. I want to have this upper circle, the actual space part of the space elevator be just slightly smaller than the circle down there. Because I'm going to have a sort of support structure coming up that'll connect to here. Actually, yeah, because I'm going to do something like this with like this type of thing at the bottom where I'll have, actually I might do both, where I have this mechanical grabbing bit in the middle here, like down here. So I'd have the grabbing arms. I'd probably build something different to this, where instead of grabbing it on the 4 places on like it does here diagonally, because I'm not super great at building diagonally. Yeah, I don't know. I might also just build them like on the cardinal directions here, but just have like a little walkway underneath. I might do that because I'm gonna add pillars here in like this kind of configuration to act as like support pillars instead of the cables that these windows act as, because these look like chains and I like that a lot more than actual chains do in my opinion. And I'm gonna build an actual elevator that's like going up at some point too, but my plan is to do something like this. Actually, I might extend that by 1. I don't know if I chop that off. I could do just that. That doesn't look horrible. I don't know. I'll figure out that once I actually get to it, but yeah. Circle. But yeah. Because these curved bits like that, those are going to go on these outer islands here on this first rectangle, and then these other rectangles will be like work platform types things, and then I'll have one of these let's see, on I think this side going east, and that one will be a tunnel, or it'll have a tunnel which will go under the water, and it'll either come out on this little island and then it'll just bridge out back to my base over here, or I might just go under it like this so it's a straighter path back home, because I do have a little rail system right around here that goes from my home base here to my smelting factory here, or well, it's not really a factory yet, but it's just a little smelting building that I created, and then a path that goes all the way up here to what will be my villager trading hall, which I still need to complete. It's funny, I cleared this island out, started building this trading hall, and then I proceeded to stop building the trading hall when I needed certain resources, and then I also decided to build a space elevator for literally no reason. I don't know what I'm going to use this space elevator for. I just wanted something cool to look at from my home base, basically. So, but I mean, it's a sandbox game. I got to do stuff to keep myself entertained, especially if this is going to be my forever world. But yeah, that's the plan for today. Finish up this, or well, definitely not finish, but work on the space elevator. Now I should record this as a flashback, but you can't actually, oh, excuse me. You can't actually play back flashbacks if you have a certain mod. Which I have a certain mod. Oh, what did that just do? Okay, you know what? Let me I mean, I could set up one of the wave stones, but Actually, I can just do this. What am I thinking? TP at P. Negative 1372, 311, 1134. Perfect. So now you just teleport back up there whenever I need to, because I think I accidentally just made a circle down here that I do not want to have made. Maybe not. Okay. Alright. Alright, let's see. Yeah, so I can't fill in the whole thing, which that's fine. I wasn't expecting it to. I just wanted to see how big this would be. Okay, I think that's good. Because I have about 10 blocks of build space, I believe, up here. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, so I do have 10 on the dot. Which, I mean, okay. I can work with that. Yeah, okay. I can work with this. All right, I'm going to go into Axiom. Axiom is absolutely amazing, by the way. If you've never used it, phenomenal app. I'm so glad I figured out how to use it. I want to fill in this area. I don't know if there's a way to fill in like large swaths of area quickly. I'm sure there's a way, but yeah. Okay, hang on. I'm onto something. I'm not onto something. Okay, hang on. I think I just. Oh wait, yeah, I can just do this with the circle. What am I doing? I just have to make a circle from the center here. Shape. Oh, I can make a torus outright. Ooh, I do want this to be torus shaped. Okay, hang on. Let me try this out. Let me see what this looks like. Let's do deep slate bricks, since that's what I'm building this all out of. All right, let's see. So the torus is, guess we'll do 64 diameter. Ooh. Okay, so I have 10 blocks. So the diameter would have to be 10 blocks there, I think. Definitely want it to be hollow. Okay, so before I paste that, okay, if I go back, is it still there? Good. Okay, I'm gonna undo this circle. So I'm just gonna sit here and watch this delete itself and finish my bagel. Mm-mm-mm. Should be letting me delete those these, but okay, that's fine. All right. So paste that, and then all right, let's see. Can I build on top of this anymore? Oh, I have. Oh, I have plenty of space. I have 3 more blocks worth of space. Damn it. Okay, that. Let's see. 10. 1, 2, 3. We'll do that. That's the biggest diameter I can do before it uh yeah, becomes unbuildable because of the build height. All right. Oh, that's huge inside. That's perfect. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay. I'm going to light this up first. I don't know what kind of light I want to do though. Um, that's cool. I didn't know I had something like that installed. I'm sorry about the Discord noises. My friend is helping me with future interview stuff, interview help sort of thing. Okay. So I don't actually know how I'm gonna light this up. Let's see. I think I might just do. How does this look if I just do a block every? Let's see. It's got to be centered. So let's do it like. Let's see. Let's do that. Either centered or 3 from the inner edge. So do any blocks in between? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll keep these at 4 just because it's uneven, but we'll do 5 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we'll do something here. 1, 2. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, hang on. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, wait a minute. I just count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See, this one wants me to go here, so I can't actually do that. But I can do something like this. And I only need to do a quarter of this, because once I do a quarter of it, it will or not it, but I can copy it and paste it with Axiom. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this wants me to go like here, but that ain't gonna work. So we'll do 1, 2, 3. Boom. That looks wrong. Okay, hang on. What if I do 2 there and then like that? No, that also looks wrong. Why does that look wrong? Do I need to do it here? Ugh, I might have to. That does look better. But then that one's, well, wait a minute. I don't even need to do this. I can just copy this. I can just copy this part. Yeah, what am I doing? Okay, let me copy that. Let me make sure the box actually fits everything that I need it to fit. I'm going to do this as small as I can because I don't want to have a bunch of wasted space that I'm going to have to try to keep track of. All right, do that. And then I am going to extend it down one. Actually, we'll do that. All right, copy, paste it over here, rotate it, and then line everything up. Or no, wait, do I need to flip this? Hang on. I'm confusing myself. Let's flip it on the x-axis and then rotate it. Oh god, I already okay, I think that's right, because then I just do that, question mark? Yes, okay. Paste that. Perfect. Alright, now I just gotta find something in between these two, which looks like there. Let's see. 1, 2. No. Well, I might have to do that. But yeah, that's fine. I'm okay with that. Okay. Now I can box this. So I do from that block to that block. I mean, box is probably not the... Actually, you know what? I could probably also just freehand select it. If I'm being honest. How do I unselect? There we go. Because then I can just do this. I can just draw my lines. Whoops. Did not mean to select that. Can I unselect it? How do I unselect blocks? I don't know my Axiom controls. Oh, god damn it. Okay, whatever. Okay, well, that's good enough. There's got to be a way to, like, unselect stuff, but whatever. Okay. Copy. Come over to one of these sides. And I'm going to paste this on the ceiling, too. I just need to get the bottom ones done first, because once I get the bottom ones done... Okay, I was like, why is that not lining up for a second? There we go. Okie dokie. And now, I'll just do this 2 more times. Now, I'm going to have to actually build this in survival as well, which, that's going to be fun. It's going to take so many resources. But I'm going to use a Lightmatica schematic to make it just so much easier, because trying to do this without a Lightmatica schematic or something would make me go insane. So I'm not going to put myself through that, unfortunately. But that is objectively better, I would say. So, okay, I need to... I really need to... I don't know how I'm going to do this. Well, yeah, I do. Who am I kidding? I'm just going to do this, and then I'm going to expand the box manually with this. I'm just going to make sure it covers everything on that side and everything on that side. And then I copy and I paste and I make sure it's all central. I can worry about the specifics in a second here. And then I just raise it up and I paste it. And then I come in and I delete these since I don't actually need them. Although I am, I think, going to raise these ones so they are centered here. Let me move these out of the way. So I need to go... what, 2 blocks? Yeah, 2 blocks. I probably will have to do multiple schematics. So that'll be probably 1 for the ring up here, 1 for the elevator capsule that I build, 1 for the support structure down there. And I mean, that's about it, actually, now that I think about it. So, that's weird, but it don't matter because I'm never going to be changing those up. Okay, so now to continue my motif, I want to I can just do a flat torus like this. Let's see, diameter will be smaller because I want it to replace the inside here. Why is that not even? Why is that doing that? That shouldn't be behaving like that. Oh, what's my max? 64, so 64. The inner diameter should be 32. Why is it... Why does it have out blocks that are poking out? That shouldn't be happening. I mean, it doesn't... yeah, it doesn't really matter, I guess. That's fine. Anyways, I'm going to do copper. And I'll have to do waxed. I'm going to have to get a lot of waxed copper. Oh, yeah, wait. What is going on over here? Why is that... doing that. I just want to replace this inner edge, that's all. I mean, I guess I can just box it. It's not out of the question. It's just really kind of sloppy having to box it. I mean, I guess I don't know if sloppy is the word. It's just not ideal because I wanted to just replace it at in one go without having to manually place the blocks or something. But apparently it wants to be annoying. So I'll have to come and manually place these blocks. So I want a ring of copper on the inside. And I probably want one on the outside too, actually, now that I think about it. Okay, well, let's just do another box. Let's just do that. And then we'll just extrude it. I don't need this box to be super precise. I just need it to cover everything. Let's just do that. That definitely covers everything. All right. Is there a replacement feature? I wonder. Like, can I just replace blocks? I'm sure there's a way to do it, but I don't know how, so. And actually, you know what? I do want to try to do a shape painter now with a torus with the size of 64 from the center. Oh, it got rid of my block. Oh, it got rid of my... Oh, dang, I didn't even think about that. It got rid of these. Okay, well, that's kind of funny, because I forgot about that. Okay, let's get my center block back. I'm going to put one below it too, just to be safe. And actually, hang on, if I do a torus starting here and does it? Okay, it goes a block up, so we'll have to move it down. Okay, so 64. Really? Really? We're gonna do that? Keep it? Oh, wait, keep this thing. Oh, I can just do this. And then should be able to do that. And then it shouldn't replace anything, I would imagine. Oh, did my game crash? Uh-oh. Nope, okay. I would imagine this doesn't replace anything. Seems to be the same. Or do I do 18? Is 18 what I have? I have 18, it appears. No, I don't, because it's a block tall. So I have a 17. Okay. Well, it's going to add some extra bits, but okay, perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. And then I will just go around. Oh, those aren't extra. Those are supposed to be there. That can't be right. Hang on. Really? Those are supposed to be there? That feels... No, okay, that works. All right, perfect. Awesome. So now I have my copper rings. Okie dokie. So I will need to... I think I'm going to extend these up as well to... Let's see, because my entranceway is going to be here. Like this. So... I think I'll do... just 2 more blocks, I guess. Get them up to the top of this inner bit here. And then I'll have blocks going atop of it, connecting to here. Yeah, that works. So, let's extend all these up. Oops. Get all these extended. Get the doors all cut out. And I'll do windows as well and stuff, all that fancy schmancy stuff. Eventually, I might make this into like a... I don't know, actually. I could do a storage system, I guess. But linking it with my... If I did that, I'd want to link it to my main storage, but that's a lot of blocks. That's almost 1,000. That's over 1,000. It's 1,100 blocks and then some just to connect it to my storage base at home, and I don't even know if that would work. Anyways, all right. I think I want to get some pale oak up here as well. Although I don't know, because I'm gonna have a good bit of pale oak down here. Why is that green? Well, that's certainly interesting. Huh. Okay. Somehow I seem to have turned my stone bricks down here, my deep slate bricks into kelp. Okay. Okay. I guess I will. I I don't even know how I begin to fix this. I guess I can just try filling it. Fill from there to here. Or it would have to be here, I think. Deep slate bricks. Replace kelp. What do you mean no blocks were filled? There we go. Yeah, okay. That's a fucking... I don't know how that happened. And I just gotta do that 4 times now. So... Actually, I might... Yeah, I'll just do 4 times. It'll be easier. Alright, fill from there. Here. Deep slate. Bricks. Replace. Kelp. Plant. Fill from there. Over to here. Slate. Replace. Kelp. Plant. Fill. Last one. Yeah, I have no idea. I'm guessing I accidentally magic selected it and then somehow replaced it with kelp, but I have no idea. Anyways, that was a weird bug. I'm gonna copy that and then I'm gonna clear the chat because it's bothering me. Anyways. Okie dokie. So I'm gonna... Well, I'm gonna see how this looks from my base now because I want to see. Can I see the ring? Ah, damn. It's being blocked by this mountain. How high do I have to go if I want to see it? Oh, wow. It's like super blocked. Damn. I have to go like way above it. I probably can't see it from anywhere around here, actually. I do want to take my shaders off real quick. Oh, why is Lightmatica still there? That's weird. Why is that still there? That should be gone. Ah, I see. It's a selection box. Okay, well, how do I unselect? No? There we go. Okay, whatever. Once I get some actual structure there, that'll look pretty cool. But if I deleted the mountain, or, well, I probably would only carve a bit out. I mean, it's a big mountain. I'd have to carve all of this down, and that is not an easy task. I mean, I'd have to carve like a tunnel through this entire thing. Yeah, that'll definitely look cool though. Anyways, I'm gonna give a little house tour now, since I um haven't. Let me do this real quick. All right. So I believe I spawned around here, if not like pretty much right on top. But yeah, so this is my house. I've got some villages over there that I've got set up for some simple trades that I have. I got my little farm here. Animals if I need them. Sheep's, cows. I've got, in this little place, I've got some frogs for when I want frog lights. And I've got a magma cube like platform that I use for that. I really like these lights. I don't know. I've always been a fan of that kind of like street lamp design. And then I've got my actual house, which I built on stilts basically, or not. Well, not stilts, on a foundation. Because I've always wanted to do a house like this where it's raised on a foundation sort of thing. And I want it to work with gradients more, so that's why it's going from spruce to oak to birch. It's a very nice gradient. Um, I've got some nice color with the mossy cobble, among other things. Whoops, let me go back to title. I've got this little tunnel bit. I don't really have a reason for the tunnel, but I was looking at some actual house designs for inspiration, and I saw one that had a tunnel like this that I really liked. And then I've got a basement access here with a little garage door. Oh, excuse me, let me yawn real quick. Oh, oh yeah. Also, I have firefly bushes under the house here, under this tunnel. And that's just to give it this little particle effect. Little particle effects. I love the firefly bushes. I've got a mine entrance down here. Another portal to the left. I've got a cobblestone gen that I like never use because I don't need it. This is a little tunnel that goes to a mine if I ever specifically need like coal, or mostly coal. I've got a little concrete platform. So you just sit here. I use this pickaxe, and with haste 2, if I just hold my left and my right click, it perfectly. Excuse me. It perfectly dispenses one concrete basically every time I need one. I can just sit here and get my concrete as fast as I need it, and then another work for the little bit of brewing that I do. I've got a chicken farm here for food, some extra storage, which is very full. Jeez, I might have to make even more storage here. Oh my god, I sneezed. Oh, sorry about that, I had to sneeze. Jeez. This is another room that I made. This took fucking forever. This actually took so long because I had to mine all this out. But the space elevator is definitely gonna take even longer. But I wanted to do another gradient sort of thing. And I wanted to do a mirror. Mirror floor, because I really... Oh my god, I don't know why I'm yawning and sneezing and stuff so much. I really wanted to do a mirror floor, because I like mirror floors a lot. Yeah. I got some... What are these? Pearlescent frog lights. Because I love the purple lights. I wish we had more purple lights here. And then I have this, which... This is my favorite part. This is the reason it took me so long to build this. I have a wireless redstone system, which opens up these storage doors. And as you saw, it just uses a calibrated shulk sensor. Jeez, calibrated shulk sensor there, which is only activated by stuff like buttons, pistons moving, chests opening. So I haven't actually come down here yet, so I don't actually know how full these chests are. Oh, this one's missing its floor. Well, I don't think my actual world is missing the floor, but I'll have to check that out. Okay, these are... Oh, I can't, what? Oh, I hope, oh, okay. Alright, well, I gotta go look at that now. Because if I can't open that chest, that's gonna be annoying. Let me do this. Don't know why I'm in creative. That's weird. I mean, I know why. I go into creative every now and then just to... If I'm doing a project and I'm missing like a stack of blocks, sometimes I'll just skip the grind and just give it to myself. Especially if it's stuff I know I can farm incredibly easy. If it's stuff that's not super duper easy to farm, usually I get that manually. Unless it's like unbelievably tedious to get. Like frog lights. Frog lights can, well, actually no, frog lights are pretty chill to get. They aren't too bad. Alright, let's see. I gotta make sure I can open both. And that this, oh damn, it is missing its floor. Well, I need obsidian and concrete. So let's see. Gonna move here, here, like that. So I need all of this basically. But then I can make all of this concrete down here, I believe. Okay, I should be able to just do... we'll do obsidian here and here just to be safe. I know that doesn't need to be obsidian, so I'm not going to bother putting a block there. We'll just do all that obsidian. Alright, can I open these up? No. Okay, well... Ugh, I'm going to have to do that on both sides. Okay. I'm going to have to figure out what I can and can't place over there. I don't know how I totally just forgot that when I was building this. Can I open these ones either? Yeah. Okay. Well, at least I remembered it on those two. I did not mean to break all that. Ugh. Okay, I want to break these in a way too where like I don't have to try to remember what went where. So let's just break the die right here. Okay. Ooh, yeah, I forgot I don't have any sort of real support platform structure type things here. 'Cause I didn't really build this with plans of coming back here ever. Okay, this cable's got to move. And then I need more concrete. That cable also needs to move to be there. And then I just do concrete. You know what, let me place this first block. So I know where I need to place it. There we go. Alright, easy fix. Easy fix. Alright, and then place the diorite back. Okay. Should be able to open up the other side, or go to the other side and do this. Yep, same thing. Okay. That way. Oh, right. I was getting sea pickles for, oops, I accidentally put the diorite away. To light up the, space elevators, like lower platform on the inside. Because that circle doesn't have any lighting. In the water below it, and I didn't drain the water because I didn't need to. So stuff can spawn under there if it so desires, and I do not want stuff to be able to spawn under there. Alright, fix that up. I don't know. I mean, again, I haven't really come down here since I built this, so I'm not surprised that something got past. But, I'm glad I checked. Awesome. Yeah. Wireless little storage system. Very, very cool. So that's the basement. I am going to go back up on this world, my actual world. And then I'll show you the house on my other world. On the creative version, I guess, is what I should say. All right. So there's nothing down there. It's just a mine. Yeah, house tour, I guess. So I'll show off the outer details first. So I designed. Oh, excuse me. I designed this in Lightmatica first, and then I just built it with the blueprint. I've added a little bit of stuff here and there, but I went for I don't know, rustic, I guess is how you would say it, but I really like it. These gutters don't like to stay connected for some reason, but whatever. But yeah, so I'm a huge fan. I love these lattices too. I think they make just such a nice little detail. And I made sure to have some on all four sides. Again, just for that extra little bit of color. And then if you couldn't tell, I really like purple. So there's a lot of purple details and accents in here. Purple lamps. Purple carpet. Purple guy frame. Purple guy. But yeah, so I've got all these things. Oh, I thought I had 3D blocks for those. Might have installed that. I'm pretty sure you're supposed to be able to open these and use them as storage, but every time I try, it crashes my world, possibly, I think, my game. So, I don't. I can use this, though. So that's good. Vertical slabs. Because vertical slabs are awesome and should be in the base game. Little hallway, I guess you could call it, but not really. And then the room. So I've got jukebox, some seats, little desk area, my dragon egg. I might do something with it at some point, but for now it's just on a shelf. Another photo of a frog. Bed, bookshelf, desk thing. So that's a bed. Oh, and then the birch there, which I like that a lot. And then we go to the attic. And the attic is nothing fancy, just a bunch of storage. With room to add more. Plenty more. All right, and then I'll show the basement. This is the basement. Some food storage, but mostly just storage. Um, which if I wanted to, I could move it back a block, so it's a little more open down here, but I don't know, I kind of like it. This is a chunk loader. It's a mod I have. So this loads in a 3x3 chunk radius. I could upgrade it, but I don't need any more than 3x3. And I think the max is like 11x11, and I definitely don't need that. Some pots I found from a trial chamber. Oh, excuse me. That I did. More furnaces if I ever need to smelt stuff. And then enchanted bookshelves, or not enchanted, better bookshelves, which I might replace with netherite ones as well at some point, even though I don't need to. But those are just so I can have a full power. Let's see, a full power enchanting table in such a small space. Let's just do that because it's funny. Give at P lapis Zuni 64. So yeah, so I can get, max enchantments and stuff. Nice and easy. How much can you store in these? Huh. Anyways, that's the basement. Okay. Nothing much else in this area, except for this. This is my rail system. Go and do that. So you start here. Now, when I go to the right to show you, there will not be these telephone poles yet. I just have not gotten to adding them. Oh, I also just don't have the stuff to my right yet. So I guess I'll have to go show you in my real world. But yeah, so you do this. And then this one takes me over to my smelting facility. You can see the power poles that I've got. Now, at some point, I am going to build an actual power plant type thing to actually have a reason for the power poles. But for now, they're just decorational and they connect my base to, or my home to other things. But yes, this is my little factory smelting thing. I also built this in Litematica. And then, copied it over. I'm so tired. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Got these shipping containers. Got one being delivered on a truck here in the loading bay. And then inside here, I've got a bunch of furnaces, some blast furnaces for smelting, which has iron in these. So I wonder if I have iron in my main one. But most of the time, I just come over here and use this. This is basically a recipe duplicator. It turns, like, most things, it's a 2 to 3, so it'll take 2 of one thing to give you 3 of its smelted product. But other things, it's an even better ratio. Very, very nice block. Multi-block thing. Super duper useful. I hardly ever use these other things. But yeah. Got a little casting table. A little pot of lava for the cast. Maybe it's some kind of molten metal or something. This was supposed to be kind of like an office type thing, I guess. Like someone would work up here if you got their filing cabinets and all that. But yeah. So. And then, yeah. And then out here, I have a very nice little smokestack that I'm pretty happy with. So I think that looks pretty cool. And I've got, I don't know if I'm going to keep the chain there, but I do kind of like it going up like that. So I think I'll keep it. But yeah, so that's that. Oh, excuse me. All right. And I will go to my actual world to show the villager trading hall and the rail that goes over there. Um, yeah. All right. Go ahead and show the rest of this place off. Alrighty. Mm-mm-mm-mm. So same thing. We go up here, except up here we go to the right now instead of the left. Oops. So now we go to the right. And I made this path a lot straighter, so it has a lot more straight points, so it's not as left, right, super duper fast. But let me check the bit rate real quick as well. Oh, that looks so much better. Okay, that's awesome. Is my stream lagging though? A little bit, but I think it's just my game lagging, not necessarily just the stream. Yeah, okay. So I made this bridge the other day as well, which I like it a lot. I'm pretty happy with it. I do need to get the actual like underside built out some. So for now, it's just kind of a floating bridge. But yeah. And I might extend the rail across it as well at some point. But I'm gonna have a good chunk out. I'm gonna have a decent amount of stuff over here, including my power plant. I think, like in this little bit here. So I don't know yet. And I think power plant wise, I might do a nuclear power plant. I'm not entirely sure what I want to do. I don't want to do something that looks like a coal power plant because I don't like coal power plants. I could do turbines, maybe. I know Mumbo Jumbo's done some that look really good, so I could do something like that. Take some inspiration from him, and by that I mean do basically what he did, but in my style. So, anyways, this is the soon to be completed TM Villager Trading Hall. Um, these signs will be who has what. Um, hmm. This one goes to the right. This one goes to the right. This one goes to that one. This one goes to that. This goes to that. This goes to that. This goes to that. Okay, yeah, that's fine. But yeah, so this will be the trading hall. Um, Still not entirely sure what I want to do for the floor design. Right now, I've just got this diamond inlay. Probably going to change that. I've also been building this completely freehand, which is why it's this kind of strange shape. But, yeah. My plan is to have this, again, a building on a foundation sort of thing. But I'm going to have a dome covering this, a half dome of sorts. And it'll be like a skylight. It'll have like a greenhouse uh, kind of style. So it'll be mostly glass on the dome. But I have to finish that still. So that's the villager trading hall coming soon. Let's see what else. What else? I guess I'll show off all the other stuff I have. And I'll get back to work on this space elevator. Oh yeah, I use the do a barrel roll mod because it's kind of fun to use. But yeah. Alrighty, so head back. I think I don't have too much else in terms of builds. Most of what I have built is either functional or um this stuff. I don't really have much else in general. But yeah. Oh yeah, another mod I love now. Let me get out of this tunnel. Voxy plus Chunky lets me see this entire area that I have loaded. So everything that is on this map, I can see. If I go high enough up at least. So let me do that real quick just to show off. So if I come up, let me do a barrel roll off for this as well. So if I come up, I can see all of this. Now, there are a few patches that aren't loaded for some reason. I'm not entirely sure why. I think it's because I've manually flown there before. But I can see all the way. Like, I can see, like, that's a path I took to go find a mangrove swamp for the frogs. But I can see the savannah all the way over there. If I look over here, there should be some ice spikes. Yeah, there's an ice biome over there. And I have some ice spikes around here, I thought. Oh, you know what? I might be thinking of a different world. But yeah, I can see so far away. It's very, very cool. And actually, I might be able to spot a pillager outpost. Let me see. It's over in this area. Yeah, right there. Pillager outpost. Oh my god, I can even see the torches. Oh wow, that's I've never zoomed in that far. That's very cool. But yeah. Voxy and Chunky. Chunky for the ability to preload a massive amount of chunks around you. And Voxy to be able to see all of them. So cool. So cool. Alright. Let's see. Yeah, the only thing I really have that I've built anything is in the end. And it's just an Enderman farm that I made. That's about it. Not really much else that I've built yet. But this is a forever world, so, you know, stuff will get changed over time. Voxy also works in the end and stuff, too. So I can see all the way over there. All these end cities that I've gone to. It's such a cool mod. And it works so much better than Distant Horizons because it actually renders like the textures of the blocks as well. Whereas Distant Horizons just kind of turns everything into a amorphous blob of sorts, which is fine. I think performance-wise, Distant Horizon has better performance. Oop. Well, damn, I didn't mean to waste that. Oh well. That's good to know. Well, that's unfortunate, but whatever. All right, let's go back and not fall off this time. Alrighty. But yeah, so this is just a super simple Enderman design, Enderman farm design. This is nothing crazy. This is like the basic design that everyone uses. I built this from scratch because I've built it so many times. It's genuinely one of the only farms that I don't have to like ever look up a tutorial for. Why are you aggroing with me? But yeah, I am gonna mute this because I don't know if it mutes for the stream, but it mutes for me. So I'm gonna stick it for the stream. There we go. Okay, so it doesn't seem to mute it for the stream. That is unfortunate. I gotta figure out how I'm gonna do that. Well, I guess I can... Let's see. I can probably do this. I immediately went game. That music. Okay. Push one. Really? Wow. All right. Well, I will have to remember to set up a little toggle for if I'm ever at my Enderman farm. Ay, ay, ay. That's crazy. I do like that though, because it means I can. Yeah, no, that is actually quite useful. Good to know. Anyways, all right, let's get back to building this space elevator. Because I want to get this thing built up some and mostly completed today. Or at least in a more complete state than it currently is. So, all right. Trying to remember what blocks I had in my hotbar. I'm gonna need these. That. I shouldn't need the rest of these for now. Actually, I probably won't even need these. Space elevator. Okay. Get back up there. All right, so not entirely sure how I want to do the connections at the moment. Yeah, I'm not sure at all. I don't know why I have that in my inventory. I might do something similar to these. Because these are like the connecting, these are like transferring power, basically. That's my story in my head, is these are like power cables that transfer to this, and then this. Well, I guess I'll have to have some kind of copper block or copper thing going up all the way. Maybe copper pipes going up. Like that with whatever else I decide to build there. But then I'd have to connect those. So I'll figure it out. I could also have the power, quote unquote, from the copper on those arms on these bits instead of hydraulics. That could work. I'll figure something out later once I get to work on that part. For now, though. Oh. I know why the Taurus looked off. Because it's even. But everything else is... That's unfortunate. I gotta redo this whole thing. Damn. That is so unfortunate. Oh well. That's not the end of the world. Just hurts. Just hurts to see my baby gone. Why is that? What is that? Why is there ghost blocks? Okay, whatever. I have no idea why I'm seeing ghost blocks. That is really weird. So why is the Taurus not even? That's really weird. I don't know what's causing why that was like, because it should be. It should have been. Oh no, I did 64. Damn, I know. Okay, yeah. Dang. That was a really stupid mistake. That was... I should have picked up on, like, immediately. Oh well. Alright. Active block. Deep sleep bricks. Okay. Shape. Taurus. We'll do 63. And we'll make sure this is as high as possible. So we'll paste it again just to see. Okay, we gotta lower it by 1. So put it there, lower it by 1. That should be centered and even. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay. There we go. That was a really dumb mistake, but whatever. Tis fine now. Should be easier to light up now, too. Since I can do... Well, still not entirely sure how I'm going to light it up, but it should be relatively easier. These ones... There, maybe? I don't know. Ugh. I hate doing this sort of thing, like lights in a circle. You know what? Let me do this. Let me do just a circle of these. Circle, boom. Don't want it filled. And then I need to do that. All right. I could do a ring of lights. I mean, that could look cool. It's certainly bright enough, but might be a little too much, you know? Like if I'm walking, yeah, it's a little too much. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5. Let's do the same on this side. Let's see what that does. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. I'll probably have to do something like that then. You know, let me redo this circle real quick. What? What? Man, whatever. There we go. Clicked on the wrong block. Okay. Let's try this again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. There we go. That's what I'll do. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Whoops. That's not what I meant. Hang on. Center block. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That doesn't feel right. It feels wrong, but I'm gonna just... Hmm. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, what? Why? Okay. Just copy a corner of it and copy paste it. I don't know why I'm making this harder for myself than it needs to be. This shader pack is certainly bright though, good lord. Jeez Louise, I can't see a thing. Okay. Copy that. I really only need it to be. Okay, well. I guess I'll just manually select the blocks. That's fine. Cut. Move them down. Paste. Now I will freehand. And I will do this sort of thing. All right. Copy. Paste. Rotate. Move. Move. Paste. All right. Twice more. Move it. Paste. Paste. Okay. And now we do the box thing. Where I just select the entire floor because it's legit just easier to do that. Extend it out. Extend this one out. As long as it's getting all the lights, I don't really care how even or anything it is. Make sure all this lines up. Sorry for the flashing. I don't really know how to prevent that, honestly. Okay. And I come and delete all this. Okay. Almost back to where we were. Alright, same thing. Box select. Make sure as all of this is selected. Make sure all of that is selected. Delete. And then shape. Flat. Block here. Copper. Wax block. Paste. Same thing, but we'll shrink the diameter so it fits that. Actually, I'll just manually do it. Oh, come on. There we go. All right, we'll replace all these real quick too. Okay. Go ahead and place all these back. Now I will separate this, I think, into 2 floors. Well, I don't know. Again, I have no idea how I'm gonna actually use this upper bit, but I'll figure something out for it eventually. Okay, so now I can finally get to work on the actual quote unquote power transfer system, I guess. I don't know. What if Got to make sure these are all waxed so they don't oxidize. Whoops, whoops, whoops. What if I do this? And then I power those. Because what I'm thinking is I do like a tube sort of thing. I don't have any kind of inner thing here. I just have tubes that would quote unquote connect and dock with the elevator, which will have corresponding bits. These ones will be extended. The ones on the elevator will be in a collapsed form. So I could do something like that. I don't know. I'm not sure yet, but I think I like that for now, so I think I'm going to stick with it. Though I think I will change it to this instead of having it be solid, so it's more ring. Yeah, that's okay. I like that. Let's do that. Ooh, do I want the lights on the top though, or on the side? Let me try. Let me see something. I think I want the lights on the top and the bottom instead of on the sides. I don't know, actually. That's hard. That's tricky. Because I kind of like both equally. Whoops. Let's see. I don't know. I think I like that just a little bit better. So I'm going to do this. Now, I'm just going to go steal all these blocks from a trial chamber if I can. I have a lot of copper, but I'd rather not have to do all this. Well, yeah. I'm just going to steal it from a trial chamber. There's one pretty close to my base, so... Well, at least I think there is. I actually can't remember. I think there's a few. Yeah. I think I did that one. I've done that one, so I'll just mine it up. Actually, I can go check to see if I have done it. Maybe not. Huh. Well, good to know. Anyways, alright, let's see. I really don't know how I want to do these connecting arms. Because I'm going to have two. I'm going to have in each corner like this. I don't have details here. Detail parts there. I think I'll just do a basic bit like this. I know I said I wasn't going to, but I think having some kind of connection structure is going to be very important. It's not going to be anything crazy. It's going to be pretty simple. But, so I'm thinking like this. Oh, let me get this done. Let me get this one done real quick. Whoops. All right. So I'm thinking that. I mean, how does... I think I want the detail to be white. Some kind of white block. Question is what white block, though? I could do end rods. I haven't used any end rods yet. That could be fun. Could do hanging sign. That could look interesting. Let's experiment. Let's do some experimenting. I don't think I'm gonna stick with the concrete. I don't think I'm gonna do the concrete. That's a bit too much. I just don't know what. How does this look though if I do hanging signs? I mean, end rods would be nice, but they just give off light. They just give off too much light. And they don't... I don't know. I could do a chain. I do have some chains. I do have copper chains as a choice, and I have gold chain, I think. From a mod, yeah. I also have regular chain. I really don't know what I want to do for this. Let's see. I'm just going to look through the blocks for a bit and try to see something. See if anything sticks out. I gotta look through all the modded stuff too that I have. Hmm. I'm not sure at all. Forgot I had the slab light blocks. Those could be useful for some extra just texturing and whatnot. I mean, I'm leaning towards just the gutters. The gutters are really good for like support kind of structures. Hmm. I don't think I would do anything if the stairs. I mean, the balcony might work. How does this look? If I do like this and that. I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna like that. See, nothing in the trapdoors. No, there's probably nothing here. I mean, maybe maybe the parapets. Maybe the curtain rods. What does this look like? What if I do this? What if I do the parapet? How does this look? If I did it, I would probably do that sort of thing. Maybe. And then the equivalent up here. Why do these blocks exist? What? That was weird. Okay. The equivalent, I mean, the equivalent would be something down here, but I can't rotate these. I don't think. Oh, maybe. Hang on. No. Okay, so parapet's not gonna work. End rod ain't gonna work. I mean, maybe the current rod. Maybe something with like... Maybe if I do... Maybe something like this. With a hanging sign next... No, that just... maybe hanging sign above it. No, because then that doesn't connect right. Trapdoor, maybe? And it could also... I could use... I could try the shelf, too. Let's see. Let's try a couple things out. Let's see. How does this look? If I do that and then I fold it up. If I do that with like this on top of it there. And then like maybe that below it or something. Like maybe something like that. Or like that, maybe. Oh, this is tricky, tricky, tricky. I do not know. Maybe something with this. Maybe I do that. Can't put those lower, so I would have to put that maybe there. And then maybe that on top of it. I don't know. What other choices do I have for curtain rods? I could do metal. See how that looks. I mean, that's not bad, but like... If I just do another gutter. If I just do like a white gutter. And I do the white gutter there, like that. I don't know, I don't know, I don't know. Maybe I should do something with chain. I don't think it's gonna be this. I don't think it's gonna be that. No, nothing with chain. This is tricky. I don't know how I want to do this. You know what? Well, I know I'm gonna have support structures that go in the corners up all the way, and then as well as on the edges here. But the edge pieces are gonna connect, I think, to the actual elevator, or to the ring. So I think what I will do instead of trying to figure this out now is just once I get the supports built up more, the supporting structure built up a bit more, then I will come back to this. Game froze. That was weird. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. I need to fix this apparently too. Okay. I think that's what I'll do. So I've got the ring. Ring looks pretty good, honestly. I'm pretty happy. I'm pretty okay with how that looks. I think it'll look even better once I actually get the rest built up. But real quickly, I do need to go put my laundry in the dryer. So I'm going to be right back. All right, I'm back. Just had to really quickly put my laundry in the dryer. Alrighty, let's go back to that. Should be good. Yep. Alright. Honestly, I literally might just end up copying this for the connecting structure. I don't know. I could make it work. Yeah, I don't know yet. No idea yet. Alright. I do want to finish this up though. So my plan for here was 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 3, 1, 2, 3. Just 3 blocks all around. With something else, some other kind of block in the middle. Maybe pale oak log again. Because I want to have some more white color in my build. Just a little bit more white in here. Maybe I just do this again. Yeah, that can work. I can make that work pretty well, I think. All right, let's do this. That is going to be annoying. I might extend this out by 1, just so that I can have it be perfectly 3. Same on this side. Am I stream lagging? My stream shouldn't be lagging. Why is my stream lagging? Because the game is running fine on my end, but it looks like my stream is lagging some. Weird. Two, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Blah 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 blah. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Blah. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Not what I meant to do. Okay. And fold that in. Alright. So that does want to do it like that. So let's see. Can I... If I rotate it, what does that do? Nothing. Okay. There we go. Okay. Extend this real quick. All right, so that's that. Now I think I may do like this sort of thing. Just to help it not feel so blocky. Get some shape in it, I guess. How about this? Let's see. Okay, I'm okay with that. I like that. All right. So, whoops. The supporting structure, like this bit, that is going to go on this thinner part for sure. And then I'll figure out what to do with the rest of that later. Okay. think I will copy that now. So, nope, box select from there to there, and then make sure it covers all of that. Copy, paste, please don't crash. Okay, didn't crash, that's good. Rotate. Okay. Gotta line everything up. Okay. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. All right, now I can do an even better box selection where I do this. Copy, paste, rotate, line up, make sure it's actually lined up. I apologize for this flashing. Not really much I can do, unfortunately. Okay. All right, how does that look? How do I like that? Yeah, that's pretty fire. I like that a lot. I like that a lot, a lot. Now, I might change this outer ring at some point, but for now, I'm pretty happy with it. I like this quite a lot. Actually, what if I made it pale oak? But not that. What if I did the wood? So that way. Now, this recipe I think sucks. I think it's stupid that 4 turns into 3, but whatever. You know what? Let me try that. Is there a replace tool? Painter. What does this do? Okay, that paints it as the block I want. Wonderful. Pale oak wood. Mask surface. Let's select that. And then we'll paint in there. Let me just cube paint. Okay. Boom. All right, let's see. How do I like that? That's kind of nice. I quite like that, actually. I really like that. Okay, let me try doing all of it real quick. And then I'll see how I feel. So if I do all of that, yeah, yeah, I think that's the move. I think that's the move. I like that a lot. I think I like that way more. Yeah, that's definitely the move. Okay, we'll do that. Alrighty. So now I will eventually build underwater supports for this. Most likely I'll just do what I did here, where I have just deep slate tiles, or polished deep slate, I mean, going down to the seafloor. In fact, that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to do that right now. Let me copy that, put that there, before I forget. Fill, let's see. Where's it area? Is it area? No, is it fill? I thought it was... It's one of these, I know that. Am I wrong? I'm confused. Why is this not working? Match state. Grid. Fill. Why is this? I could have sworn there was an option I used that literally let me just do the whole thing at once. Weird. Well, I'll just do this then, I guess. Whoops, not what I meant to do. Whoa, Jesus Christ. That is so bright. Alright, I will do this, that, and that. Copy, paste. What I'm gonna do first is, well, I'm gonna line it up like that. Okay, and then I'm gonna move it up a few so I can paste it, and then I can select it again like so, and then I can paint on the deep slate, polished deep slate. There we go. And then I just paint it all polished deep slate. Okay. Select it again. Cut. Lower it by that. And then I want to try this snap to ground feature because I think that'll do exactly what I want it to do. Or if I press it, no. Okay, well, I know there's an extrusion feature type thing, so I can use that. Let's see, I know it's around here. Extrude, there we go. So if I extrude, what? Oh, do I have to click it each time? Oh, that's so annoying. There we go. Okay. Displace, what is this? Moves on thick surfaces and cloning them. Okay, well, I don't want it to replace, I don't want it to, like, I don't want it to break any of the seafloor, if that makes sense. Like, I want it to just go to the seafloor and then stop, like, when it needs to. So oh, goddamn. So if I do this, now, can I, okay, good. It'll let me just do the individual bits. Good. So I need to, gee, I can't see a thing. Jeez Louise. Just do this wherever there's like an air block that I can see. Let's go outside to just check. Okay. Let's see. Oops. Okay. That should be all of it. And eventually I will go down in the once I finish building this in the actual world. I'm gonna light everything up with pickles, so it'll be fine. Alright, now I just copy that. Now I just repeat that, basically. I might just up the count to like 10 each time, because like if it has to go more than 10, then it deserves to go more than 10. Like this bit, like that's annoying. But when I copy this, I'm not going to be copying it that far. Oh, well, that's why. Okay, that actually does need to go down all the way then. Because otherwise that's going to really bother me. Okay. Coolio, coolio, coolio. Now we just repeat this. Okay. So that should be that one. Lovely. And last one. Or is it? There we go. This one will be a lot shallower, so that's fine. Lovely. Okay, and it doesn't penetrate, like, floors, so you don't have to worry about going into caves or anything. Okay, so that's that. And again, I will light the floor up here with pickles at some point. Because I think it'll... Actually, let me check this now. If I light it up with pickles... One, because pickles are super, super easy to get. And two, they also give off quite the nice bit of light. Well, that's not green, so maybe I don't do pickles. It's also really hard to see if it's above water. Game weather cycle false. Let me see. So I want to see something real quick. Which of these? I don't think I'm going to do sea lights because I already have to get a bunch and I don't have a really good way of farming them at the moment. But I do have a better way of getting frog lights, especially the green ones. So I want to see something. If I do like a green one there and a green like that there and that there. Well, the pickles aren't as visible. It also doesn't really give off that much light, you know? Like, it gives off light underwater, sure, but, like, so do the pickles. Though this does give off a green light, which I will admit looks way cooler. I do like that, too, that, like, blue light that gives off. I don't know. I'll probably do pickles, since I can get them super, super easy, but we'll see. I'm not sure yet. Okay. I need to do the same thing I did for there with these now, or with these for this now. So, all right, let's see if I can remember how I did this. Because that's concrete. So I need to select this. And then I need to select, I mean, I need to just do this whole thing like that. Copy, paste, move it so it's aligned properly, paste it, select it all, paint, deep slate, clear, select it all again, cut, paste, oh, not what I meant to do, cut, move it, paste, and then I can do the extrusion. Okay. Make sure that's all good everywhere. Okay, that looks good. Awesome. And then I can just do the same for all these places. Paste, rotate, line up. Make sure it's actually lined up. Okay. Oh. I didn't copy the painted version. Silly me. Okay. Now I copy that. And then I can move this. Move that. Go to extrude. Oh, Jesus. My ears ringing. My tinnitus is acting up. Ow. Okay. Two more. All right. All right. Make sure that's lined up properly. Good. Paste. Extrude. Extrude that. And make sure it goes as far down as it can. Check the other side. Okay, everything looks good there. Alrighty. Come over here. Paste. Oops. Rotate that. Line it up. Paste. And extrude. This is the... Okay, this one's not too deep either. Extrude, extrude. Alright. That should be good. Cool. All right, so that's that done. So now these are all no longer just floating. Lovely. Okay. All right, let's see. How do I, what else? What else? What else? All right, let's see. Because it'll be easier to make. Okay. But not it needs to be a lighter gray. It needs to be like in between this gray and this white. So good thing I have something like this. So if I go to my inventory, grab this. So if I do, then I need pale oak logs. If I do this to that, okay. Smooth stones, ooh, andesite could look good. Let's try andesite. Let's see what that looks like if I do this. So now the question is, how do I do this? I'm thinking that with copper, like this maybe. And then I just extend this up. Let's see how this looks. Why is it? Oh, that's why, because I had the area on. Dang. Okay, so let's see. How do I like that? Do I like that? I don't really like that. Yeah, I don't really like that. I like the inner copper. I don't like this. Well, okay, I don't hate this. I just don't, the shape is off. I need a better shape. Get rid of all these for now. Maybe I do copper pipes here, just to get some texture in. And maybe instead of andesite on the edges here, maybe I do, what if instead of andesite there, I do andesite slabs? Andesite. What if I do this? How does this look? Okay, that's better. Maybe I do that. Get a little bit of shaping in, and then this would definitely need to be copper pipe as well, I fear. And then I do that, and then I do slabs here too, like this. So I'm not gonna have that much in regards to full blocks, but I think that's the move. Trying to look at this from a bunch of different angles. Yeah, that's the move. That's definitely the move. Okay. So now I unfortunately can't super easily connect this, but I actually can because I have Axiom and because I'm awesome. All right, I'm gonna just copy it all because it'll be much uh simpler to just copy it and paste it a bunch because then I can continue to copy paste like the larger sections that I create. So let's do that. Okay. Now I will need to fix the pipes when I place them. I want to test something real quick. If I do this, if I paste it with the pipes intersecting. Okay, good. Good to know. Okay. Let's copy this bigger one. Copy, paste. Now I'm gonna do just each pillar individually because I don't want to copy these chain bits, quote unquote chain bits, because they tend to be a bit buggy with Axiom. And I'll make the floor look a bit better because it's a bit rough. It definitely could look better than what it currently does. Okay, let me do that. Paste. And yet another big box from there all the way down to there. Move it up one. Copy, paste. Let's move this. Okay, let's see. How tall is this now? Whoops, that's not what I meant to do. Let's see. Okay, one more should be basically to the top. Actually, would it just be easier to magic? Yeah, it would just be easier to like do this. Just magic select it all. Oh, that's so much easier. Paste. Boom. 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 All right. That should be to the top now, basically. I mean, it's going to reach world height, so yeah. All right. Go ahead and do this, and I think I will break this down by 3. So then this gives me 3 blocks to work with connecting it diagonally or in the cardinal directions. And then I'll have whatever connects to this to here. For now, though, I think that connection will end up just being a copper block with pipe going out like so. So it connects up and down. And then pipe going out into here like so. Like this. I think that's what I'm going to do. Like that. How does that look? Do I like that? Yeah, I like that. That's not bad. Yeah, that's not bad. I like that. Okay. Although, can I do... Could do that, but then I'm... Ooh, okay. Do I like that more, though? I don't know. I think I like the block more. I think I like the solid block there. Like that. Yeah. Oh, excuse me. All right. Now we magic select this again. Boom, 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 boom. Just select all of this. Okay. Copy and pray to God it doesn't crash. Okay. Rotate it. Okay, and then I gotta line it up, which is gonna be the pretty tricky part because a lot of blocks. So I gotta 1, make sure it's lined up, down. Then I gotta make sure it's lined up left to right. So, okay, that's good. All right, now I gotta like, I gotta make sure everything connects the way it's supposed to. Boom. Okay, so that's 2. Fix that real quick. Okay. Make sure it's good down here as well. Lovely. Go ahead and put those in. That in. Now for connecting the copper here to here, I will probably just do 2 lines like that, just a square. Or diagonally. I mean, diagonally. Let's try diagonal first. Let's see how this looks. Nah, that ain't gonna work. Yeah, that ain't gonna work. Okay. I just feel like the square is gonna look weird too if I do a square, and I definitely can't do just one part of the square because if I do that, it's gonna make a certain undesirable pattern. So, whatever. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Okay. It's fine. That ain't the end of the world, but it's a little less. It's a little ugly. I mean, I guess I could do. Yeah, there's not really much I can do. I mean, maybe I do a circle type look, maybe. Or I do like this instead. Instead of this. So I do that, and then like that, I guess. I mean, that could look good. Let's see. Could look a lot better. Actually, it probably is going to look a lot better now that I think about it. I think that's the move. Yeah, that's definitely the play. Okay. Yeah. Whoops. Okay. Just making sure everything's the right direction. Okay. Alrighty, and then we'll just copy paste again. So I'll just do the same thing. I'll just go all the way up here. Oops. Boom, 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 boom. Same thing over here. Boom, bop, 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 bop. Copy, paste. Get it all the way down. Line it up too real quick while I'm at it. I can just flip it 180 and then be good. Okay. 180. Make sure everything lines up. Those should go there. Boom. Alrighty. That should be solid. Nice. And that already looks much, much nicer and actually like some kind of space elevator sort of thing. That's very nice, very nice. Okay, put those in, and I'm just gonna pretend like the copper from here, right? I might do this. Yeah, I'll do that. I might just do this, honestly. Make the ring a bit more solid. Yeah, yeah, definitely. Okay. And then I'm not gonna bother with wasting extra copper if I don't need to, so I'll just pretend that it runs underneath the andesite to these other tubes, the other power cables. Okay, perfect. Yeah, that already looks so much better. And then I'm gonna have the claws coming out, and then the support structures that are going to connect to the andesite most likely, um, or maybe to the chains there. Because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have a ring, uh, about where the bottom of that cloud is, and then that's where the support that's coming down here is gonna connect to. And I'm thinking I'm gonna do like a profile like, um, well, I can probably draw it in Axion actually. A um, let me do like a wool block or something. Green. Let me do lime. So I'm thinking I'm gonna do like, let's see, can I lock it to, I wonder if I can lock it to a specific axis. I don't actually know. I've never used the painter before, so. Yeah, I don't actually know how this thing works. Because I can't paint in the air, apparently. um, Sorry, I'm trying to figure this out so I can actually do this. I don't know. I'll just do a measurement thing. So it'll be like from here, and it'll come out some like so, and then it will like from here, it'll come up, and these will be curves. Like these will be all curved, and then it'll come out like that or something. So just that kind of general shape, but with a bit more curve to it. And actually, honestly, I might even like do something like this, maybe, where it really curves, where it's like this kind of thing. And maybe I'll move that up so it comes up and then straightens out up there. I'm not sure yet. And then like the thing here, I'm gonna have, it's gonna be like here, and then it's gonna go up, and then it's gonna go over some, and then it's gonna come down to grab it, kind of, sorta, I guess. Actually, it might come out some first, so like that sort of shape. So that's kind of just the rough profile of what I'm gonna have here at some point. But yeah, I'm not entirely sure what exactly I'm gonna do yet, design wise. I still have not yet put those pieces together. I'm gonna just really quickly make this look a bit clean, like straighter. Just so it's a bit easier for myself to decode when I come back to it. But yeah, something like that kind of shape. Except obviously, it'll be thicker here and thicker there. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure yet. I am gonna end the stream a little bit early, quite a bit early actually. But I have a job interview tomorrow, which I need to. So I am going to be doing that once I end the stream here. Plus, I don't want to play too much more because I'm kind of out of ideas for what I want to do, so I need to let my brain think some. Um, I also do just need to go to Kroger in general to get some stuff. But yeah, so that's my plan for the next stream. I'm going to I probably won't upload a video this week, this coming week, or this coming Sunday, I believe is what I had my schedule thing posted as. Correct? Yeah. So I probably won't have a video on Sunday this week because I just don't have enough footage, really. Although I might play some Tarkov on my own later today and tomorrow and record a video for that. I'm not sure yet. We'll see. Trying to think. Yeah, nothing else really I can think of at the moment. But yeah. So that's my plan. I'm gonna finish this on stream next time. Next Tuesday. I don't think I'm gonna play any. I think I'm gonna play Minecraft next Tuesday on stream to get this finished up. And then I will. I mean, I'll start building it on my actual world, I guess. And that's gonna take. That's gonna take a hot second for sure. That is not gonna be a quick task by any means. But it'll be fun. It'll be a fun task, I think. So, yeah. Alrighty, I'm gonna wrap this stream up here now. Well, I'm gonna do this because this is bothering me. Okay, now I'm gonna wrap the stream up for real. Alrighty, thank you for joining me. Thank you for watching if you've watched. Yeah, I'll have a video. I'll try to get something out Sunday, but again, no promises. Yeah. All right. Thank you all for watching.